Welcome back to CHOWTIME Pods. Your host, I got a video today from DestroReborn. I think this is an interesting topic because it actually affects Asian women too.
I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm gonna be transparent with you guys. I have 2 days until my phone is cut off, and I have about 20 days until I'm on the streets homeless.
Approximately 10 hours later.
I made an OnlyFans, so the link is in my bio. Go ahead and hit up my OnlyFans.
I don't need no man.
I don't need no man.
That's it, guys. That's the easiest way for them to make money, so guess what? All of them. Oh, I see why this is the topic for this now, maybe because more people want to watch white women instead of black women, maybe?
Hello everyone, it's Donna Briggs, and today's thought of the day is, who are you to judge? Now for me, I'm judging. Yes, I'm gonna judge.
I thought you couldn't whiteface, or blackface, or yellowface, or whatever it is. What's up with this?
Especially if you wanna hang around me, talk to me.
She definitely does look like the white chicks.
Be in my presence, hang out with me, just anything that's regarding me, I'm gonna judge.
Brothers, the mirrors are not mirroring anymore. Seriously, like what in the world is happening with these women today? It's starting to feel like Gotham City out here with all these bizarre creatures roaming the streets. Just
We got jokers everywhere.
when you think you've survived encounters with Catwoman, Donatella Versace, and Lil' Kim, you find yourself face to face with the final boss, Donna Briggs herself.
Flashback.
I said it. Donna
You said it. A black woman said it. I didn't say it.
But like I said,
I was thinking it,
the
but I didn't say
entertainment
it.
industry wants you to be a hoe.
They want
That's
you to
what
be
they
a
want. Less than
I can
desirable
somewhat-
baby
What does she do?
having
What
a
does she-
baby.
That's somewhat true because that's what entertainment is. Sex appeal.
Gotta wear like with a married guy.
Much later.
Some people
Jeez.
go around and then they always talk about what they don't want. That's what you're gonna get.
How does she lighten her skin so much? Or is it just like makeup? This, like even her hands. This is like the true Michael Jackson.
That's
She
what you're
even
gonna
kind of
get.
looks like him.
Yes, it's bittersweet. This moment marks a triumphant day for the strong melanated Keishas as they finally can achieve their ultimate dream of transforming completely into a real-life Karen.
How?
Modern surgery has finally caught up with the insecurities of the bitter Keisha.
They have like pigment surgeries now? My jeez. I wonder if my family was thinking about this for me. Not one Darko in the family. He can use this.
Armed with her brand new look, she will at last be welcomed by the Chads, Ahmeds, and even Jesus himself. Finally, she'll unlock the secret store
Jesus.
discount at Abercrombie and Lululemon. At long last, society will place the gentle kiss on her forehead she's craved for decades.
And like I've always said it, I think black women, a good amount of black women, are beautiful. They can be very beautiful. It's always just the attitudes and just how they carry themselves just ruins everything.
Now who cares if black men have repeatedly expressed their dislike for blonde wigs and RuPaul makeup? None of this matters now. What's truly important is whether her transformation will spark excitement in Barbies across America, granting her
It's just freaky.
acceptance into the Malibu Barbie beach house, where Barbie will finally recognize her as an equal.
Yep, that got me too. And I don't know why. Maybe because it's just so blatant. I keep thinking that people just are not gonna believe us until we're hung out there, but then even then I feel like they'll be like, oh no. Kind of like they are with
Yes, complete with all the holes, bells, and whistles.
I knew it. It's like, dude, she really does look like freaking Marlon right here.
Honestly, she'd fit perfectly into a Benjamin Moore wall primer commercial, don't you think? Just imagine her gallivanting in the background. Just makes me want to grab a brush and start painting walls, and perhaps some faces too. Yeah, you see, that was one of those double entendres right there. I hope you're keeping count.
I got that
Yes,
one.
my brothers.
I
We
got
must
that one,
continue
brother.
to keep pumping out these pearl necklaces.
You said
Brother, I'm gonna say it here now. In the comment section, at least in my videos, everybody loves your wordsmithing, my good man. Your wordsmithing skills are probably one of the best out there.
you gave Mary Jane a pearl necklace. How much did that cost, man? You know, obviously you missed the point of that story, Brian.
But seriously, why should Transformers like Laverne Cox and Elliot Page have all the fun? Why shouldn't women have the right to shapeshift and reinvent themselves as they will? Brothers, maybe it's time we stop fighting against the delusions of modern women and just sit back and enjoy the clown show. Circus.
I think that's what we are doing now. Like, just sit back and watch, laugh your ass off while watching my videos. Yeah, maybe get frustrated a little bit here and there, but most of it's just
Hey, let's face it, source. Adjectives like pretty, thick, obese, attractive, and even female are officially obsolete. Today, adjectives are merely expressions of what a woman feels in any given moment. The new standard of measurement is pure delusion. For example,
Out of shape black women. What is out of shape? Can someone
when your shape is bigger than most men.
deep dive into like what out of shape really means?
if your body is
You know exactly what it means. You don't qualify for the in shape, but you have to question your out of shape.
shaped like a jumbo egg or a bag of those peanuts they sell at Five Guys, yeah, you're probably out of shape. If your stomach has 3 distinct parts like one of those sectional couches, you're probably out of shape. If you have
It's so true. So many women have like 3 sections to their belly.
more inches on your arms than Lee Hanley, then you're probably out of shape. How about we start there?
I literally just left a family reunion, and not one of our family members are.
It's like Asian women are the same. A good portion of Asian women are very similar. They also want blonde hair and blue eyes. They already happen to have lighter skin. So this is not a abnormal thing, and it's not a thing that's only relegated to the Black community. I think most communities have this. Even Hispanics have somewhat this also.
Thin. We had a couple of thin men, but not one woman in my family is thin, right?
Then maybe stop stuffing your mouths.
So I think that I want to know what people's definition of out of shape is.
When you literally said you have thin men in your family, we want you about that size. How hard is that to figure out?
Or what fit is. Big back, big back. I'm just like confused about why or what the definition of out of shape really is.
Copium.
Because genetically, people are just pre-positioned to be bigger.
See, she's
Like, unless you're Samoan, which the only people I can kind of like literally see, they're usually a lot bigger, but it's because of their diet and everything. Because of diet.
mixing up pre-positioned and predisposed. Now, if she disposed herself of all those excess calories and positioned her body on a treadmill instead of a Cracker Barrel, she wouldn't be here on the internet trying to gaslight you into normalizing extended focus. I mean, you should be offended by these attempts to brainwash you into wanting these bed frame breakers.
I mean, sometimes you can't even tell if it's their belly or their ass how much cheeks are flying out there.
I don't think that in any world or any time frame I would have ever had a 6-pack. I would never have had a 5% body.
We never asked you for a 6-pack. I think women with 6-pack aren't even that attractive anyway. It's just like a normal belly would be great.
Fat composition. Like that would never happen because
Lack of discipline.
You're still a failure. Black women are not the only ones that need to lose weight. Black men, y'all do too. y'all do too. Y'all talk about just black women need to get in the gym. And yes, a lot of black women need to get in the gym and prioritize their health.
See, then why can't you just say that? Why do you have to attack or push back on the men's side of things? If men saying women should get to the gym and you're agreeing, then just agree. Why push back on men that men need to do it too? We know we need to do it too, but we're telling you to do it because you need to do it too.
And stuff like that. And not just for their physical, but for their mental. But y'all do too. Like, y'all be having dad vibes.
I tell them all the time. Get to the gym.
And not even dads.
Look, bro, nowadays we just gotta start putting up the numbers. I think the BBL Fahas affect their hearing, but the stats also show us that all men need to adapt the Asian meal diet. but I digress.
We are pretty skinny.
It's definitely our fault for telling.
I don't think people should adapt our diet because, to me, I think regional food actually matters. If you're eating rice like Asians are and you're not particular to the rice diet, I think you will gain weight just like everyone else. Just like Asians aren't really used to that bread diet or that corn diet. So when we eat bread and corn here in the United States, or like mashed potatoes and things, we gain a lot of weight if we eat those types of foods. So I think you should relegate yourself to more regional foods. So if you came from Asia, maybe eat a little bit more Asian type food. If you come from South America, eat a little bit more South American type food, just because it works for your body better, because that's your composition that you kind of evolution has dictated for you a little bit.
These triple bypass women that they were thinking. May the gods have mercy on us for bastardizing this godly
Those some tig old bitties.
classification, a term that should only be uttered in the presence of a Valkyrie.
I would rather eat a 5x7 rug than play nice with somebody that I know don't like me.
I mean, she has a decent face. It's not a bad face. But what the hell is this? You got like two butt cheeks in front of you right now. Like a butt cheek upon another butt cheek.
When are we gonna realize that all the black alternative baddies be on the internet, bro? We are in all individual small towns across the country fighting for our lives to be ourselves. We are not congregated in one place. We need a convention. Where is the Black Baddie Convention? Where is the Black Alternative Baddie Convention? Let's start it. Aaliyah's interlude. Go ahead, get on that right now.
So maybe someone can answer this for me. Why do people think that plus size people are not active?
Really? Really?
In their life. No, we're not active every day. No, we're not going to go to the gym every day. But why do people assume that...
Do you go hiking at least at all?
Just because we're big, we're not active.
Because formula dictates calories in, energy out. So it seems like you got a lot of the calorie in part, but not enough of that energy out part. So what activities are you speaking of?
So I don't go to the gym every day, but I do like to go for walks.
Why are you lying? If you actually did like going for walks, you'd probably be a decent size, because walking is actually pretty damn good for you.
Now, I ain't running.
I think if people can just go walk like the 2 to 3 miles a day, maybe they can work on their phone, watch videos, or like listen to music while they're walking. You don't have to run. You don't have to do harsh cardio or anything. Just walking alone will help you lose weight, as long as you're not stuffing your face beyond.
Nowhere, but I will walk. I do like dance, workout, exercises.
Why are you always lying? Stop fucking lying.
I do things that I can do at my own pace. And of course I am going to
So snail's pace. Got it.
Improvise depending on movement. Am I going to try the movement? Yes. But I do improvise. And so people always have it to where...
Is improvising not doing it? Because technically that's improvising.
Or think that we don't want to do to better ourselves.
We know you don't, or else you would have done it.
And we do. We just do it at our own pace.
Y'all are weirdos. When I asked in my last video what out of shape meant or what is the definition of being out of shape, the first instinct is like anybody overweight, which is not a valid answer, but that's fine because...
Listen, I don't know where we went wrong.
You asked a question was answered. We're getting gaslighted to that's not the right answer.
Wrong, brothers. Look, I understand that some of you genuinely prefer heavy breathing, heavyweight women, but...
A little guilty on this end over here. I'm not saying I want anywhere close to these sizes, but I don't mind a little chub. Just a little bit.
Hear my question. Do you also recognize that many women are misclassifying themselves as thick? Let's take a moment to ourselves here. And now I don't mean grab the lotion. I'm talking about a moment of introspection. Sure, some of us love women with big butts, thick thighs, and heavy junks. But honestly, how many of you truly get turned on by a shelf or fat back and a pork shoulder or arms that flap like chicken?
Like I said, like a little chubs mean like she just has a little belly. Like she's not perfectly fit and not perfectly fine with that. Nothing overweight.
Wings. How many of you genuinely enjoy the sight of a protruding jelly belly? Do you actually prefer all of this? Or are these body parts you choose to ignore just to gain access to a big booty? Are these things you mentally block?
I'm sure a lot of us men try to ignore it.
Out just to smash in peace. I'll be honest here. If you could flip a switch and erase those chubby ankles and Eskimo knees, would you do it? Or would you leave things just as they are? Well, that's something that you need to ponder. See, the problem is that some of these delusional women genuinely believe that most men prefer a 250-pound woman over someone weighing, say, like under 180 pounds.
We need them like at 140 pounds, like less than that. 180 pounds, that's still a big girl.
Ironically, you never see these women celebrating obese men. Yeah, there's no parade for the dad bod. It's funny how that works, right? They lower your status while expecting you to elevate theirs.
But wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blasphemy.
It's just funny because all races are starting to get overweight now in the women class, even Asian women. I see a lot more bigger Asian women now than I've ever seen in my life. Before, when I was in the young kid, I barely saw overweight Asian women. Now, I'm not saying it's the majority, but there's a lot of them out there, and the whole wanting to be white culture thing. I think a lot of Asian culture was like that because we try to suppress the Asianness of ourselves, especially with our younger generation, because we didn't want them to feel alienated with Americans or everything else. So it just didn't work out too well that way. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.